wet, 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 wet.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Devi or Devina, whichever one floats your boat really. So today I created this makeup look for you guys. I basically came on camera with like half my face done. I don't know why, I just kind of decided to do something a little bit different. And what I did was a video all about my favorite products from 2017. So they're not necessarily products that were released in 2017, but they're ones that I used and loved in 2017. So kind of like a favorites video for the year. And then with those products I created a makeup look. That's basically what I did in this video. So please keep on watching and I hope that you guys enjoy it. And if you do, please give it a thumbs up and comment. Let me know what you guys think and what kind of things you want to see. And please subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me. Share the video. Every little would mean the world to me, so thank you so much in advance. And I'm gonna stop talking now and let you actually watch the video that you clicked on. So thank you, and let's just start the video. Mwah. Okay guys, so I'm just starting by filling in my brows with the ABH Dip Brow Pomade. This is in the shade dark brown and I literally use this in every single video. There's no other brow product that I like even near to as much as this one. It's by far my favourite and I literally didn't use anything else in all of 2017, so defo a favourite of mine. Now I'm just cleaning up my brows with concealer, which I do every single time. I can never have my brows done without this. I feel like it makes such a big difference to the final look of my brows, so I would definitely recommend doing that. I'm using the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer and I'm priming my eyes with that as well, and I'm taking it down underneath my lower lash, would you say? You know what I mean, like under my eye, because I'm gonna do the whole of my eyeshadow first and then go back to the skin afterwards. But normally I would use the Tarte Shape Tape and I would say that is probably my favourite concealer of 2017, and you guys know I've used it like so much since it came out. But I have run out of that, so that's why I'm not using it in this video. Now I'm just setting that concealer with my Tarte Lip palette. You guys know the love I have for this palette, in the shade Super Mum. So I just put that all over my lid. Now I'm just going in with a combination of the shade Caregiver and Force of Nature for my first transition shade. This is really, really light, but it's a nice place to start. Okay, now we're going in with the colour. So I'm taking the shade Bori from the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette, and oh my god, I just love this palette so much. 2017 was the year that I first used Juvia's Place products and I am so in love, to say the least. So I had to include some Juvia's Place in here. The colour payoff is just absolutely incredible. Honestly, it's so pigmented, I can't even explain it. So it's a perfect eyeshadow palette to go for a really vibrant look like this. So as you can see, I'm just buffing that into the crease and I'm winging it out because I wanted to extend this quite a bit. Now I'm taking the Nubian 2 palette and I'm taking the shade Jezebel, which is a really nice matte purple shade. So I'm just taking that and deepening up the crease a little bit. This is quite a big fluffy brush, so it doesn't give very much precision, but it's nice to kind of give that purple tint to the general colour that we've got at the moment. So I'm just taking my time to slowly buff that into the crease, making sure that I get it right from the inner corner to the outer corner and all areas of the crease are nicely covered. Then I went in with this smaller fluffy brush to add a bit more depth and precision to the colour. So I feel like this really made the deepness of the purple really come across a lot better, and it was a lot easier to intensify the colour with this brush. So I would definitely recommend using a smaller brush to intensify the colour after you've done a general buffing out of the colour. Then I just went and continued to blend out the colours together. Now I'm taking this Real Techniques brush with a combination of the shades Best Friends and Bombshell from the Tartlet palette, and I'm concentrating that firstly on the outer corner, and I'm really smoking out that outer third of the eye. Then I'm kind of dragging it forward and all across the crease so that when we cut it, that colour still comes across. And now I'm just taking a clean fluffy brush and I'm just blending that transition out, because we want the different colours that we've used to kind of melt into each other quite nicely and not look like there's too much of an abrupt line between them. Okay, so now I'm cutting my crease. Like I said, I am all out of the Tarte Shape Tape, so I'm using the Lasting Perfection Concealer by Collection, and this is in the shade 3, and I'm taking this on a small synthetic lip brush. You guys know how much I love using this brush to cut my crease. I've used it for the last few videos for precision like this with concealer. I feel like it makes the biggest difference when you want to do something like this, when you're doing a look like a halo eye or a cut crease where you want that precision when you're applying the concealer to your lid. I feel like this makes such a big difference. So as you can tell, I'm really taking my time with this, and I keep checking in the mirror to make sure that it's forming the kind of shape that we want it to. Sorry. So you want to try and make them match as much as possible. I really feel like they didn't match today. Like at this point I feel like it doesn't look too bad, but then later when I was looking at it, I don't know, I wasn't too happy. I feel like it didn't really match as well as it should have, which is kind of annoying, but these things happen. It can never be perfect, so you just got to roll with it and learn how to make it work. But practicing this kind of thing really does make so much of a difference. I feel like I got so much faster at doing it. So yeah, I think as long as you have a brush that is very precise and you keep practicing with it, you can nail it. Okay, now I'm taking my Morphe 350S palette, and I'm taking this really gorgeous, creamy, I don't even know what to call this. It's like a shimmery white or off-whitish colour, and I've just applied that with this brush to the first third of my eye. Then I took the shade Nairobi from the Nubian 2 palette for the next part of my eye, and then the orange shimmer shade from the Morphe palette. Then I just went in back with the dark purple, and I've been smoking that out and blending that in with the colours we applied to the lid, and then just perfecting the cut crease area at the very top. Okay, now it's time to work on the bottom. So I'm taking my beloved Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, and I'm taking this matte, light kind of teal shade, and I'm just packing that as intensely as I can to my lower lash line. You guys know how much I love this palette. It's got to be one of the best things I've used in 2017 by far. Okay, now I'm going back in with the Real Techniques brush, and I'm taking the shades Best Friend and Bombshell again, and I'm using them to just smoke out the lower lash line and connect it to the winged out eyeshadow that we've got going on, just to make that transition as smooth as possible. Okay, onto the lashes. So, now I'm taking the Socialize lashes in Minx 2.0, and I'm using my dark tone duo lash glue to apply this onto my lashes. So these are my favourite lashes. I'm pretty sure you guys know that because I use them all the time. I really like the crisscross kind of layered effect that they have, and they're really big and dramatic, which is my favourite thing. So I am just applying them first with my fingers, and then I'm kind of repositioning them and adjusting it with my tweezers just to make sure it's all level and it's really like stuck on and secure. Okay, so now onto the face. So I'm taking my Hangover primer from Too Faced, and I'm just putting that on my face with this Real Techniques stippling brush. Oh my god, I wish I tried this primer sooner. I love this so much. I only started using it a few months ago, so it's kind of a late one into 2017, but oh my god, I'm so glad that I did. It is so moisturizing and so thin. It doesn't feel like tacky. And then I basically took my Laura Mercier powder and just applied that to my nose where I get oily. I feel like this makes such a big difference with reducing the amount of oil that comes through on my nose throughout the day. And for foundation, I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Caramel and applying it with this shading brush from Real Techniques. Oh my god, guys! I feel like this foundation is just way too underrated. I love it so much. It's a very hydrating foundation. I feel like every time I wear it, my skin looks really moisturized and glowy and healthy, and I even get people saying it. So I feel like it's really, really good in that way. But it really doesn't cause that much of an oil production. If I'm honest, the NYX Total Drop Control foundation, which actually has a matte satin finish, allows more oils to come through. So I would say if you get oily, don't worry about it, because it really isn't that bad for oils, and it's a really beautiful finish on the skin. Okay, now I need to catch up with the video. So I'm going in with my Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer again. As I said, I would normally use Tarte Shape Tape for a more full coverage, but this is really nice as well for a thin, everyday kind of concealer. So I would definitely recommend that regardless. And then I'm taking my yellow corrector from LA Girl and I'm just adding that to add some warmth back into the skin. You guys know I've loved doing this lately. I feel like it really just warms up the skin and just makes sure that it doesn't look too whitish, which I feel like it can happen when you're highlighting with concealer. So after blending that in with my beauty blender, which I don't think I even need to tell you guys how much I love that. I think it's pretty clear from my videos. So now I'm just setting that with my all-time favourite powder, the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And I'm just setting my under eyes for now. And now I'm going in with the quickest cream contour of life. Seriously guys, this is all in real time, this part, so just watch how long that took me to blend out my cheek contour. Like, I've just about finished explaining it and it's already blended. I think that's just crazy. Because it's a foundation, it's the NYX Total Drop Control foundation in Deep Rich. Because it's a foundation, it blends so nicely and melts into your foundation so easily. You really don't have to worry about trying to, you know, like spend ages trying to get it to blend into your skin. It really melts in nicely, so I've loved using that this year. Now I'm just taking the NYX HD Translucent Powder and I'm just setting the rest of my face for a bit of a lighter finish rather than using the Laura Mercier powder. Then for bronzer, I'm going in with my ABH Light to Medium Contour Kit, which I always use with this big bronzing brush, and I'm just warming up my face. And yeah, that was me just getting kind of upset because my blush broke, which is really annoying and kind of shows how much I use it, so you know, that's kind of appropriate for this video. So I'm taking the Midsummer Night's Dream palette and the shimmer shade and I'm just applying that to my cheeks. Now I'm using my All Nighter Urban Decay setting spray and I'm just spraying that on this brush, and I'm taking my Laura Mercier highlighter in the shade Addiction and I'm just applying that to the high points of my face. I love this highlighter so much. It's an oldie but a goodie for me. I just think it's such a gorgeous gold shade, but it's a nice dull tone to it. It's not too striking. Now for my nose contour, I'm just taking the shade Fawn from the ABH Contour Kit and I'm just doing a light nose contour with this flat fluffy brush. So I love using this because it's a really cool toned shade, so it doesn't make your nose look too orangey. Now I'm just going back in with the same highlighter and I'm highlighting my brow and the inner corner of my eye. Then finally I'm just deepening and cleaning up the cut crease area. Okay guys, that is the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching and for all of the love and support. I appreciate it so much, so thank you so much, and a happy new year to all of you guys. I hope that you had the best New Year's and Christmas celebrations, and now I guess on to 2018. How did that happen? I'm gonna graduate this year. Oh my god, then I have to actually get a job, like an actual adult. God, okay, this is turning into a bit of a ranting session, so I'm gonna stop now. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the best year. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah.